that I think I would have been like
Yeah.
roar.
Yeah.
That is exactly
Royce
what it sounds like.
Stats. Royce Stats. Yeah. Royce Stats. Royce Stats. Royce Stats. Royce Stats. Yeah. Royce Stats. Royce Stats. Okay, step into the mind of a young boy genius, telling you what's going on in stadiums and arenas. We talking the NFL, we talking the NBA, we talking about the biggest sports news of the day. Got a favorite athlete, a team that you're thinking? Well, let's put it to the test and see where Royce ranks them. And listen, man, I could go on and on, but let's get into it, featuring his co-host Dom. Sit back, relax, and welcome to the pod, and let me introduce everybody to Royce's thoughts. Yeah. Yeah. I said sit back, relax, and welcome to the pod, and let me introduce everybody to Royce's thoughts. Yeah.
All right. It's that time of the week again where we record an episode of a podcast called
Royce's thoughts.
Moved by,
Moving with Mardis,
as always, I'm your co-host, Dom, sitting across from the namesake, and the main man himself.
Royce.
How we doing today?
We're doing it.
We're doing it?
Yeah, but like we're doing it more than how we usually do it. But like, I don't know.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Why would you say we're doing it more than we usually do it?
I don't know.
Okay. So, I guess for my sake, as I play with the levels on the knobs here, trying to get me lower, you higher. How's it been? How's the week? How has the week been?
Another week.
Just another week?
Yep.
Really got to build this table out so we can like sit and
yeah.
So another week of summer, which means one less week until school starts.
Yeah.
How about this? On a scale of 1 to 10, where are we at on this? By the way, it's Friday, July 8th.
Yeah,
for the people keeping records out there.
Yeah.
So how are we feeling on this Friday, July 8th about school?
Oh, don't want to go to school.
No?
No.
Is it, would you rather go to school or would you rather be in summer mode?
Definitely rather not go to school.
Are you having fun this summer though?
Yeah.
So what was that? You just flexed
Matt
on
Carpenter just hit a home run, so.
Matt Carpenter? What's the score?
8-2 Yankees.
Who they playing?
Red Sox.
Yeah, Red Sox.
You know, it only Matt Carpenter is like first 8 of his 12. First 8 of 12. His 8.
Try it again. Mm-hmm.
All right. So he's 12 hits
12
with
hits.
the Yankees. 8 of them have been home runs.
That's pretty good, right? It's a 75% home run average.
Yeah.
Strike out a lot?
Not really.
That's good. That's good. Okay, so
He just like doesn't play that often.
he doesn't play that often?
No, not really. Kind of.
Why does he not play that much?
Well,
I
I don't
feel
know,
like he should play more.
Well, yeah, you would think so, but then like you have a bunch of other players who are also doing really good, you know. So,
Okay.
like, you just kind of have like no room for him, you know.
Okay. Well, here's what happened. So last week we were talking. We got going. We talked a lot about the NBA free agency. Talked a lot about the crazy college football stuff. And we got so wrapped up into it that we kind of forgot to give our title sponsor some love. Even though if you're watching visually, you can see all the logos behind us. But I think we should go ahead and knock that out first.
Yes.
So
yeah.
What I will say is there's never been a better time to move, sell, or invest in real estate.
No.
Wouldn't you believe so? Do you agree?
I don't believe I know.
You don't believe that you know?
I know that there has not been a better time.
And I would say that if you are in need of services, whether that be buying or selling, you should reach out to the title sponsor of this podcast, which is Moving with Mardis.
I don't believe that you should. I know that you should.
Oh.
Yeah.
Royce knows that you should. And I think that if you're going to do that, you should go to the website, which is Moving with Mardis, MARDIS.com, and reach out to our main man, Sean, because Sean will take care of you. Just that simple. He and his team do great work. from, again, buying, selling. They even do appraisals. Kind of like a little one-stop shop there. So if you're in the Southern Indiana area, you should check out Moving with Mardis.com. Because he is a sponsor of this podcast, title sponsor, and we certainly appreciate Sean and all the support he's given us over these 2 seasons. Those seasons. So thanks. Big shout out to Sean.
Yes.
And we're going to get into it.
We do be doing that.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about first?
Baseball.
Okay. All right, this might be a first. The title, the lead sponsor, the lead topic is baseball.
Yes.
I don't even know that we did that during the World Series.
I don't even remember the World Series.
All right, so what we got? What are we talking about today?
The MLB All-Star rosters have been announced.
The rosters, because we're halfway through the season. Kind of,
yeah.
So is this a big deal?
It's a big enough of a deal for me to be talking about it.
Yes.
So, yes.
So I'm going to be honest with you. And this isn't that I don't care about baseball, because still, Brewers, the hat's over here somewhere.
Go Brewers.
Go Brewers. We did release these new grill hats, though, yesterday. Well, they actually hit the team store today. They literally, Brewers colors, the baby blue, the powder blue, and it's got a grill logo. I'm gonna try to copy one of those.
All right.
Because those are nice.
Okay.
I'd want one in a dad hat.
You should get a jersey.
I should, but
you should get their city edition jerseys.
Those are nice. Those are nice. I sent it to you.
Not the city edition.
I did send you the text message with the city edition.
No, you sent me. You sent me a text message with the hat.
No, yeah, but this is a long, long time ago where I sit and I was like, I would wear this with the sweatshirt. Remember?
No, I don't remember that.
Well, you should. It's gonna be a long time.
Was it like an individual text?
No, I'm pretty sure it was a text to you and the mom, the same group text that we're on. So anyway,
I don't know. I don't think you did that.
I did. I
don't think you did.
I did.
It
was a link.
Well,
I'll find it.
It's too far back now because I sent too many memes about Brian Windhorst.
Absolutely. So while you were looking that up, while you're about to tell me, I will look it up. Okay.
All right. You do that.
Okay. Go ahead.
What do you mean? Go ahead. What does that mean?
What do you got?
Tell me the rosters. All right. I'll tell you the rosters. All right. Catcher. We'll start with the NL. Catcher for the NL. Wilson Contreras.
Okay.
The first baseman for the NL. Paul Goldschmidt. Second baseman. Jazz Chisholm. Third baseman, Manny Machado. Shortstop, Trey Turner. Outfield, Jock Peterson.
Okay.
Outfield, Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield, Mookie Betts. DH, Bryce Harper. Now, how many Brewers players were listed in that ranking?
Hey.
0.
Hey.
I mean, you'll have at least one All-Star. You're going to have at least one All-Star, though.
Hey.
You're going to have at least one.
Yes, but why did you need to bring that up?
Yeah, but the Reds are also going to have one, so...
Hey, why did you need to bring that up?
I'm not saying that the Brewers are a bad team. I'm just saying, like...
I just feel like that was a low blow. I didn't do anything to you.
No, he didn't. I was just saying it.
I mean...
Saying what had to be said.
Why?
No, it's not that the Brewers players aren't good. It's just that nobody likes the Brewers players.
I don't disagree with that. I definitely don't disagree with that. It
was strictly off of fan voting.
I know. Well, I mean, and let's be real. Brewers a small market team, right? Just straight up. So...
And then, Albert Pujols and Miguel Cabrera, they're all-stars too.
Yes, they are.
Uh-huh.
Okay, sorry. There's a couple things that just happened. I got a weird text message, which we'll hit on a little bit later. And I'm wondering, I think our voicemail number may have changed and I didn't know it. So we're going to get on that. Next. Okay, so go ahead.
The American League catcher, Alejandro Kirk from the Blue Jays. First base, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Second base, Jose Altuve. Shortstop, Tim Anderson. Third base, Rafael Devers. Outfield, Aaron Judge. Outfield, Mike Trout. Outfield, Giancarlo Stanton. DH, Shohei Ohtani. Should it be Shohei Ohtani? Absolutely not.
Why?
It should 1,000% be Yordan Alvarez.
Okay.
Over Shohei Ohtani. Pitching is pitching. Who would I rather have, Shohei Ohtani or Yordan Alvarez? Yordan Alvarez would not be pitching for me. It would be Shohei Ohtani. But as a DH, hitting, the one job that a DH has is to hit the baseball, that would be Yordan Alvarez, not Shohei Ohtani. But, everybody loves Shohei Ohtani. So, it was him.
I feel like you're like very upset about this. Why were you so upset about this?
I'm not upset. I just stating the obvious here. It should be Yordan Alvarez.
Okay.
I want a monocle.
A monocle?
Yeah.
You want a monocle?
I think I'd look pretty cool with a monocle.
A monocle?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I can't find that text either. Okay, so here's the question I have for you. How many Yankees are on that list?
The starting list, 2.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like your Yankees are best or are represented properly?
Yes. Yes, I do.
The reason I asked that question is because I would argue today that the Yankees are the best team in the league, correct?
Record-wise, I would say yes.
Okay, so do you believe that they're also the best team?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I mean, not just record-wise, like in general.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say so.
So, question then. When, or I guess, okay, housekeeping note. When does the thing actually show up, like the rest of the roster get released?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I know the Brewers are going to have at least one player.
Who's the one player you think the Brewers are going to have?
That's a great. I would go with like a pitcher, maybe like Corbin Burns. I feel like it should be Corbin Burns.
Yeah.
He might actually start.
Okay. I will
I feel
say
like it
this.
should be him.
I would like to also campaign this. Can we, before the All-Star game, change the home run derby rules?
Change the home run derby rules?
Yes.
Rules?
I don't like it.
What rules do you not like?
Well, I don't like that they do the whole pairing thing. So, like, you and I can be in a pair. You hit 41 home runs, and I hit 42, and you don't get to advance. And everybody else hit 16.
Yep. I think what they should do, they should just go with, they should start with 1 and then work their way down to 8, and whoever like the NBA 3-point contest.
Yeah.
They just start out, so they have all the guys and they all shoot threes, and they're like the top 3 people who make the most go on to the finals. But like in this version, it would be like the top 4 people would go into to the next round, like that. So, or however many.
What now? In all disclosure, what you said was the old rules.
Yeah, so they should do that.
I'm just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So I also want to say this. I don't believe that we have somehow we've lost our Google Voice number, which is what we were using to get the voicemails.
Yeah, I mean, that would explain why I haven't heard voicemail in
So
a while, I guess.
we haven't heard voicemails in a while. So we're gonna fix that, and I'm gonna try to fix it before we get off air today.
He's gonna fix that.
Okay, I'm gonna try to fix that.
I don't know how to fix it.
So I don't think I'll be able to fix it. So I'm gonna have to fix it afterwards. But the number that will be in the description will be accurate. Okay, so for those of you watching right now, since this is not in real time, it doesn't matter if I fix it while we're on air. I was gonna try to do that to give the number out, but just know that we have a new voicemail number coming, and it's gonna be.
Correct.
Yes, it's gonna be correct.
I
But
didn't know you were implying me to.
No. I was just gonna say it's gonna be correct in the thing. Yes, you're right. All right. So,
Right.
so are you excited? Where is the All-Star game this year?
LA.
Which one? Which
The one that actually plays in LA.
Okay, so Dodgers.
Yeah.
That should be that's a good park for home runs.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't know. The last year's was much better in Colorado.
well, true,
Actually,
but they still have some funky dimensions.
yeah, I mean, I think it'll be good,
And
and it won't be like cold.
it won't be cold.
No, but it won't really be cold anywhere. But it'll be like
Oh.
really warm. Or
Sweet. Hey,
Hopefully.
guess what? A voicemail works. I didn't realize I changed our account. We're good. It won't be cold.
I don't know what he's doing. I think you've lost it.
I did.
I just think that you've I don't know.
What do you mean it'll be cold?
I
It'll
don't
be
know.
cold in LA?
It won't be cold.
Oh,
It's
was it cold last year? It's the heat of summer. Where's it cold in America at that time?
Like really high in the sky.
Really hot, this guy. Oh my gosh.
You act like I'm wrong.
I mean,
I'm
you're not
correct.
You're not wrong.
Just go really high up, especially if it's raining. Just go really high up.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get pretty cold. Just saying.
Okay, I hear you. You're not wrong.
I'm not. You're
okay.
right.
So, what are you most looking forward to then?
Probably the. Well, I don't know what the home run derby lineups are, but
Right.
as of the current moment, it would be the home run derby.
Will Pete Alonso go? Is it 4? He'll go 4 in a row, right?
3.
Well, yeah, he's won. Okay.
He won one 2019.
Yes.
There was not
Did
one in
play
2020. In 2021. So this would be going for 3.
Okay. Although, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think Pete Alonso will 3-peat?
No.
Do you
No, I
think
don't.
he'll even participate?
Yes.
Okay.
I think this is his moment. He
This is what
waits
he does.
all season long, half season for this moment. He's going to compete.
Okay.
He will compete until they quit asking him.
Okay. All right. Question then. Last question about this.
About the current segment.
The
Yes.
current segment.
Whatever.
Right now, I know you've already talked about you don't think Shohei Ohtani should have been a DH.
I don't.
Are there any other snubs?
Snubs. Possibly. Yes, this is very good. Very good. That's a good question.
Thank you. That is kind of part of my job.
I think the AL was pretty on spot other than Shohei Ohtani. I think that was pretty good. I didn't really have a problem with that. But then the NL, I look at it. I don't think that Jock Peterson. Now Jock Peterson has been playing great, but I think that they could have found somebody better than Jock Peterson playing the outfield, and possibly Paul Goldschmidt at first. I think they could have found somebody better than that, and possibly Bryce Harper.
Jeez.
Which they might have to find somebody else to play because he might not play because he's hurt.
I mean, so at this point, you've just listed half of the
No,
it was
like
roster.
a third of them because there are 9 and I listed 3, so 1/3.
Okay.
I don't know. I think Jock Peters. I don't know. I just don't think that you're gonna find another San Francisco Giants. I don't know about a starter. I think he should be an all-star, but I don't know about a starter.
That's fair.
Same
Okay.
with Paul Goldschmidt but Bryce Harper. I only said Bryce Harper because he might not play because he's hurt. Other than that, I think if he was healthy, I think he should
Gotcha.
have been an all-star.
Okay. Okay. So here's the deal. I don't feel like I have anything to contribute to this conversation.
Probably not.
I just don't. So I'm not saying that I don't disagree, and I'm glad that we're talking about baseball. I really am. I just don't have much to add. So, is there anything else that you want to talk about? Because
No.
I've asked all my questions.
Oh, there's not.
Okay. So, what would you like to talk about next, good sir?
Doesn't matter.
Well, is there any? Here's kind of my problem. I've been holding on to this for a while. Okay, so just buckle up.
Oh,
I don't. As you put the air seatbelt on, it was so volatile last week when we recorded the NBA free agency situation, and nothing has happened since.
No.
No stars have been moved.
Nope.
No big names have gone anywhere.
Nope.
Who'd you say got signed today? Taj Gibson?
Taj Gibson to the Wizards.
Raise your hand if you still knew he was playing. I mean, is he
I did.
is he a contributor?
Not really.
So, like,
I don't-
what's the
Can't
holdup,
contribute much
Royce?
to the Wizards.
What are we waiting on?
I don't know.
Damian Lillard's getting repaid again. By the way, he signs like a 2-year extension every year. I don't understand how this works. Like, at some point,
Yeah, and then he posted. He said, you guys are really switching teams every other year. You guys should I don't know what he said. He said like you guys really are switching teams every year, you know. And then he's like, the grind never stops. I'm back or something. Like, I would have switched teams my first year with Portland if I could have, because Portland has not done much with Damian Lillard. They've gotten to the Western Conference Finals once, and that is it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I really respect what Damian Lillard's done because,
yeah, I love him if I was a Portland fan.
yeah, but I do understand where you're coming from. Like, at some point, you're just sacrificing. Like, he's gonna become a Portland legend, but he'll never have a ring.
Yeah, not with Portland.
So, I mean, but he got paid. Like, I just said it. I just found what, $63.2 million in 26-27. Royce, they play 82 games. Now, his team usually plays around 85 games, or 86, 87 games, 88 maybe, because they usually go in the first round.
Yeah, not last year though, because he was hurt.
Right. So I'm just saying.
I don't know if they're making it that far.
So
in a stacked Western Conference,
that's a lot of money. Like $750K a game.
Let's see. All right, so you said
63.
So they're playing 82 games.
Yes.
Slash.
You should have done 63,200,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Well, you typed 82 first. I saw it.
So he is making $770,700 per game.
Regular season game. That's a lot of money.
Against the Pistons, he's making $700K.
Oh, Royce. And it's actually, well, he doesn't sit out a lot, but if he sits out any games, more money, just more money. I don't really hate that he's making that much money. I don't really care. I'm not one of those people. I just want the rest of the league to do something about all the players, because we were like all up in arms last week.
What is going on in Utah?
What's going on in Utah? What's going on?
Last week thing. Can't do it anymore because nothing's happening.
Nothing is happening. Why?
Nope.
No, I'm asking. Why? Why is nothing happening? Why is Kevin Durant still a net?
Because nobody wants to trade their entire roster for Kevin Durant. Reportedly, the Nets and Lakers were discussing Kevin Durant trade talks, and the Nets wanted AD, Kendrick Nunn, 5 first-round picks, and LeBron. I wouldn't trade AD, Kendrick Nunn, and first-round picks, let alone add LeBron into the trade. The Nets they're asking for too much.
The Nets wanted LeBron.
The Nets wanted LeBron and AD and Kendrick Nunn.
So they were just going to send
5 first-round picks.
Were they going to send KD and Kyrie to the Lakers and just do a team swap at that
said
point?
Kevin Durant.
Why wouldn't at that point just do a franchise trade?
Just trade everything.
Literally. Lakers moved to New York.
The Brooklyn Lakers.
Brooklyn Lakers.
That doesn't sound cool. The Los Angeles Nets. That doesn't sound cool either.
Are there many lakes in Los Angeles?
No, but there's an ocean.
So why are they the Los Angeles Oceaners?
It's a really big lake.
You know why they're the Lakers, right?
Because Minneapolis has lakes.
Yes. Tons. Literally. 10,000 land of 10,000 lakes.
Can't change it now.
No, you can't. So I'm just saying. I just want something
Also,
to happen.
I don't know which one it was, but Sweden or Switzerland has a lot more lakes than that.
I'm pretty
saying.
sure. Yeah. Okay, so since nothing's going to happen and we can't, it doesn't really make any sense to continue to talk about this.
Kyrie is going to the Lakers.
Why do you say
Kyrie
that? At this point, I don't believe
a mansion in LA, and he was at an LA Sparks game last night.
Okay, that's him campaigning to be a Laker.
Was he at a New York Liberty game last night? Did he buy a house in Brooklyn? No, he didn't. Why'd you buy a house in Brooklyn?
I'm pretty sure he has a house in Brooklyn now.
I'm not sure that he does. Pretty sure he has a house out in Brooklyn.
I need something to happen. I'm getting like itchy. Like I need something to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so since nothing's going to happen, I just don't know that it's worth talking about it anymore.
Nope, not really.
Okay, so since we're not going to talk about that.
No, we're not.
You know what else hasn't happened?
What?
There's been no other news in college football.
Nope,
or college realignment.
No.
Everybody's like, the smoke is still in the air. Like, everybody's still upset. But I did find some ridiculous numbers out. Actually, courtesy of your mom. So, shout out. Do you know the ACC conference buyout rights or conference buyout fee?
$700,000.
If it were, nobody would be in the ACC anymore. Royce, $100 million to leave the conference, and you forfeit your rights, your TV rights, through the duration of the current ACC contract, which is 2035, maybe 36. So, Royce, for the next 12 years, you would forego any of that $66 million that the ACC would pay you. So you're going to pay $100 million out plus. So here's the problem. This is where it gets real sticky tricky. If Notre Dame joins the ACC, or any school joins the ACC for that matter, guess what happens to that deal, to the contract?
It's like the contract with only the one team, or like
No, the contract with the rest of the league, keeping them in place.
what?
Ripped up. So if Notre Dame joins the ACC, then they have to renegotiate everything. Conference rights, buyout rights, all that stuff. If any school does. So basically, here's the
I don't
problem.
know that Notre Dame's joining the ACC now.
Well, they're not right now, but everybody was saying, like, you got to get Notre Dame in the ACC because that'll save the conference. So basically what it is the ACC schools.
Just get Bishop Sycamore.
Well, the ACC schools are basically locked in. And so what people are saying is,
It's like a prison break.
it kind of is, though. So, no, you're 100% correct. The next thing that can happen is that all the schools leave. So, right. So if you leave and then you have to pay $100 million, it stings, right?
Yeah.
But if all 14 teams leave, why are we paying this school why are we paying them $100 million? It'll fall in the court, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what people are saying is, like, maybe there's a chance that the ESPN or, somebody's like, hey, let's get a third Super League together. Let's get the rest of the Big 12 and Pac-12 and ACC together, and let's form the third league. If that happens, then basically you have to do it in a way where no one gets penalized. So all I'm saying is the schools at the ACC are not as flexible as we thought they were, which is a good and a bad thing. Good thing for Louisville and some of the lower tier ACC schools. Really bad thing because they might get left out in the shuffle. Like if Notre Dame bolts for the Big Ten, now what?
I think that they should just get. Well, I mean, I say they. So they being all of the ACC teams, not the ACC itself.
Right.
But if I don't know, if all the ACC teams, so if a team wants to join the ACC and all the ACC teams are like the presidents of the team and everything, they all say, let's do it. But like the head of the ACC, what if he just says no?
Well, he's going to at this point because
but he's going to say no, but everybody else says yes. So I feel like it should just be yes, and we should kick that guy out.
I mean, that might happen. It's just the ACC wrote during the negotiations, they wrote it in a way to try to protect themselves. And all the schools at the time, nobody thought USC and UCLA is going to leave for the Big Ten. So, like, they weren't really worried about it. They were worried about more like, oh, what happens if the Big 12 folds? Nothing. Now, I don't know. I just think, like, of the conferences left, we talked about this last week, of the schools left that are not a part of the ACC or the SEC and Big Ten, Clemson, Florida State, Miami, North Carolina, those are some big players. So if all four of those choose to leave at the same time, then the whole conference is done. So my fear is exactly what you just said. You said it, prison break. If there's a prison break, like, people going to be scrambling, sirens, like, people in the orange jumpsuits running everywhere. Like, what's going to happen? It's going to be crazy.
I don't know. I feel like they should just wait a year or two.
Just a year or two?
Yeah, just a year or two, because I feel like it's going to be much better for a lot of people
That's
in
fair.
a year or two.
Okay. I mean, you might be right. I do think everybody is now going to wait until the Big Ten renegotiates their rights, because that'll be the new water level. And if you can figure out what that is, but I just think the Big Ten is going to pull Notre Dame, like, maybe by
I don't
this
think
year.
I don't know about this year, but I don't think Notre Dame. If Notre Dame's gonna go somewhere, which they will, it's got to be the Big Ten.
I mean,
I don't
it makes all the sense in the world.
They're not going to the SEC.
Well, we say that, but nothing makes sense anymore.
Fair. Watch, they're just gonna go to the WAC.
I mean, whoever it is, I wish I could figure out Notre Dame's TV rights. Maybe I'll look it up. Notre Dame's TV rights with
CBS,
NBC.
NBC. My bad.
Yeah,
Got the letters mixed up.
Okay.
I swear it's CBS. No, CBS is like the circle with like the I in it or what, or whatever. That's CBS.
Yes.
NBC is the one with like whatever it has.
Okay.
It was the same thing at one point.
So I'm trying to look this up. So let me see if I can find it. One quick Google search. See, that's what I'm saying. Notre Dame, the people are saying that Notre Dame's TV rights with NBC is like 15 mil.
What is it like? Is it like a lot more than that?
15 annually. Well, so here's the thing. 15 annually is the NBC rights just for football. So also Notre Dame is getting a slice of the ACC money for as well, right? So Notre Dame is in a much better position than all the other teams in the ACC. But 15 annual just for football, I know going to them, but dude, might get 80, 90 for the whole school if you go Big Ten.
Yep.
So I think they're going to, I personally think, I think they're out of there. I think they're out. It's done. And again, if
they're out of nowhere.
If Notre Dame, but Notre Dame being a part of the ACC and all the other sports does matter.
The what? The ACC?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if they leave that, now it's going to be real. I think Notre Dame leaving will be the like catalyst for all the other schools to start piecing. Okay, Royce, we got some exciting news.
Yes.
That's it. You're not going?
No. No.
Okay. Do you want to tell the people what the news is?
I think you got it.
Why?
I don't know. You haven't told much news lately.
Okay. So here's the deal. One of our, honestly, let's just be real. He's our favorite podcaster or favorite listener. Leaves great voicemails. Like he's hilarious. Jerry. So he sent me a message, said, "Hey dudes, been a while. I left y'all a voicemail." Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Looking at the thing.
Oh, okay. And you're good. And so we were talking. Well, Jerry owns his own detailing business. You know what detailing is?
Yep.
What?
I don't know.
Car cleaning detail.
Yeah, that's why but you like didn't say.
Oh, that was a steering wheel.
Yeah, what did you think that I was?
I thought you were dancing. I really did. 'Cause your hands are really high, so like you're like only like
I'm like really small.
Imagine you can't see over the steering wheel at this point, right? Okay, so we have a brand new sponsor.
Yes.
So first of all, this is a huge deal because Royce's Thoughts now has 2 sponsors simultaneously at the same time. 2.
Yes.
Second, I'm really excited because Jerry's going to sponsor what he loves the best. He's going to sponsor our voicemail.
This is actually his favorite thing in the world.
This is his favorite thing in the world.
This is his top 1 moment.
So I think we can also talk about something else. Our song, the Royce's Thoughts.
Yep.
That apparently is like reached like #1 on billboards in some local swim teams. Like there are people who know the song, know the words. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, our main man Brucey D recorded it. Jerry heard it, said, "Hey, who recorded that?" Well, Brucey D recorded a song for Jerry's business.
Yes.
Okay, so we are proud to introduce our brand new sponsor, MR DetailWorx. Okay, and that's MR Detail, so like Mr., but it's just MR. MR Work, and that's work with an X. So WORX. And Jerry Grant, you can email him at jgrant@MR DetailWorx. Go to the website, like I said. But here's the deal. We can't quite figure out when and where we want to play it, but we're going to play the song that Brucey D recorded for Jerry's company. So before we listen to the voicemail, I want Bruce did his thing on this song. Brucey D did his thing on this song. Okay. So let's listen. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, stop. Let me take a look at your whip. Is it new? Is it from 2006? It could be a Lamborghini, Cadillac, a Buick. Either way, we making sure that your ride is legit. If you got a nick, a scratch, we could buff that out. Yeah, car feeling messy, don't let it stress you out. You gon' leave with the shine that's as clean as these rhymes. From the hood to the rim, got the wax. You want that advantage, the finish, ceramic, protected from damage. So fresh and so lavish. Now that you heard, yeah, why don't you spread that word? The best service in town is at MR DetailWorx.
That's pretty legit. Not gonna lie to you. That's legit. So without further ado, on the MR DetailWorx voicemail hotline, let's check out our voicemail. You ready for it?
Yes.
What's up, Royce? It's Jerry. Hey, I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Sorry about that. My fault. Just kind of wanted to get your thoughts on something not really related to sports, but the new Jurassic Park movie's out, and my wife and I over the last couple of days have watched all of the previous movies. And one thing that kind of struck me that I was kind of perplexed is, so they got all these dinosaurs, the T-Rexes, the Stegosauruses, all these dinosaurs, and they're making all these growls and rah, rah, rah. Dinosaurs were alive before any man, and they were extinct before any man. So how did they know what they sounded like? How did the makers of Jurassic Park know, hey, this is what this Tyrannosaurus Rex sounds like, and it makes this sound? Kind of wonder, I mean, what if they sounded like cats and they were actually like purrs and like meowing? Meow, meow. Can you imagine that T-Rex chasing you? Meow. Oh, I just wanted to get your thoughts on it. I'll hang up and listen.
I mean, actually, I've also wondered that. Like, what if they just like talked, like they spoke like languages,
like language,
yeah,
like human sounds,
yeah. It's like, yo, Carl, you want to go to the lake tomorrow? Yeah, sure. You know, like, what if they just like talk like that?
I mean, listen.
Or what if they were just like bilingual, because like it was Pangea and like everything was together, so like they just like learned every language. I'm just saying.
What if they didn't make any noise? What if they're like giraffes?
Giraffes make noise. They make noise.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
With their arms and extremities.
No, they make noise
They don't have vocal boxes,
with their tongue.
but they don't have
They-
voice boxes. So
They speak in Morse code.
Okay, first of all, I just need to say I did not preview this voicemail, so that was hilarious. I would like to actually circle back to something else that he said in his message. Have you seen the Jurassic Park movies?
Yeah.
Have you seen the newest one?
No.
I haven't either.
I haven't seen the last two.
You haven't seen the last one?
No.
You should watch it. It's pretty good. I mean, pretty good by in. You should watch it before the next one.
I watched the first one and the second one and the third one, and then I watched the Jurassic World movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
I
you didn't
haven't- I
watch the
haven't
one
seen
after that?
No.
I do think you should probably watch that one before you see the last one.
Probably.
Just because of how the story's told.
Have you seen the newest one?
No, I have not, but I'd like to.
Okay.
So full disclosure, I would like to know what you think other than talking. Can you give us a dinosaur sound that you would think it would have been?
That I think I would have been like roar. That is exactly what it sounded like.
Thank you for
It
that.
was either that or like it was like a chicken. It sounded like a chicken, you know.
Oh, thank you for this. Thank you, Jerry, for that. Okay, so here's the deal, people. You got to call. Let's fill up the MR DetailWorx hotline voicemail line. Excuse me. Hotline would be like if they were actually calling in real time. We might graduate to that one day, but right now we're not. So MR DetailWorx, we really appreciate them. Appreciate you, Jerry. Seriously, go to mrdetailworx.com. That's work, MORWORX.com. You'll be added into the link of the description. See below. And yeah, Royce, you're doing it big. Two sponsors. Okay, so with that being said, is it time?
Yeah.
Okay, it is time for the most anticipated segment in all
of sports.
Sports. Where?
Where Royce ranks them.
Rank some. What are we ranking today? I don't know. What are we actually ranking today?
Well, it was a toss-up
Uh-oh.
between two things. Actually, three things. I actually made an additional top 5 minutes ago
5 minutes ago.
while I was sitting in this chair, middle of the podcast.
Okay.
I made another top 5. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm doing top 5 minions.
Top 5 minions.
Top 5 minions. Yep.
Okay. So
The toss-up between that, top 5 Taylor Swift songs, or top 5 players that played in the NBA in the 1960s.
ooh, I'm glad you didn't do the last one.
Nope, that's not next week, but the next week.
Okay, so Taylor Swift songs are hilarious, but I would like to understand before we get into this. Did you partake in a gentle minion? I know you know what it is.
No, because I don't have a suit.
So if you don't know
And
what
it's also been banned in many
it has
movie theaters.
the gentle minion,
I don't care. I'll sneak it through the
hashtag
window.
gentle minion. So school age kids were literally dressing up in suits, going to the movies, all in groups, and they would all walk like this. And I've seen videos of like what feels like 763 kids, but it's probably like 50 kids, literally. But I guess they were going into movie theaters and creating such a disruption that people couldn't watch it, and so they banned it. So they said anybody coming to see Minions in formal wear is not allowed to come in the theater, which is crazy.
But watch, you just like you just got off work and you and your kids are about to go watch a movie and you haven't had time to change out of your clothes, and so you get there and they won't let you watch the movie.
Right. All because of
That'd be
gentle
very
minions. World's crazy. All right, so do we have any honorable mentions?
Yeah, we do.
Who we got?
Norbert.
Norbert. Okay, here's the problem. I know the top 3 minions.
But do you know the order?
No.
know.
I'm just saying I know the 3 minions, the main minions.
Mhm.
Have you seen Rise of Gru?
Yes,
You have? When did you see it?
in the movie theater,
What? Not where. When?
in my imagination. I saw the trailer with Yeet.
So you haven't seen Rise of Gru?
No, but
Okay.
I watched the trailer.
So I did take your younger brothers to go see Rise of Gru.
I know.
Okay.
Bit jealous.
I did not know that was a thing that you wanted to do. I didn't know I didn't know we'd be here at this point. So my bad. Number 5.
Number 5.
Wait. So honorable mention, number 6. Any other honorable mentions? Okay.
No.
So Norbert is 6. I just wish I knew which one that was. Okay, number 5.
Phil.
Phil.
Yep.
Give me Phil's power rankings. Like why is Phil a top minion? There's like 1,000 of them.
Phil's top minion. Because the ability, I'm blanking here. The words. I need more words.
Okay. By the way, so I'm gonna pull up. Oh, this is way far away. I forgot the camera's not right here. Man, I might put the images of the minions on the screen. So this is Phil. This is Phil.
Yes,
Okay, that's Phil.
that's Phil.
Phil did Hard Time. Okay. What was Norbert?
Norbert.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. So Phil is Phil. Oh, Phil's the starfish guy.
It's
Yes.
Norbert.
That's Norbert. The one was okay. Got it. All right. What about who's number 4?
Dave.
Dave. Now Dave's the OG minion. Dave, we done known about Dave a long time. Most people who see the 2-eye short minion, the 2-goggled short. I don't know how I keep doing this. The 2-goggled short minion. That's Dave. Everybody know who Dave is. Okay. So, I would say Dave is like one of the top. That way. I don't know. I can't wait to get that one. Okay, whatever. Okay, so Dave, number 4. Number 3,
Kevin.
So Kevin is the 2-eyed long minion, right? The tall minion, but still 2 eyes.
Banana.
Banana. Banana. Na 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 na. Banana. Na na na. Banana. Potato. Na. Oh, sorry. All right. What else? That was number 3. So Kevin. So we got Norbert, Phil, Dave, Kevin. Number 2.
Stewart.
Now Stewart is the little minion, like the baby minion, right?
No.
Isn't Stewart with the 1 eye?
It's
Yeah,
not the
he's
baby
the
minion.
Huh?
It's not the baby minion.
What? The
Very-
baby minion?
Very uneducated.
No, but isn't he the one that always carries the blankie?
No.
Okay. So Stewart is the one with 1 eye. Oh. Bob? Wait, have we talked about Bob yet?
No.
There's I think you need to see Rise of Gru, man. There's a new minion that comes out. There's another minion.
Who is it?
All right, let me hear number 1 first.
King Bob.
King Bob. King Bob is the baby minion.
I got a Bob. Bad.
Bob is the bear minion. He's the cute minion. He's the one.
Kiki.
Yes,
Bah.
that minion. Otto. Otto is the new minion that's introduced in Rise of Gru.
Otto.
He's
Mad overrated.
Otto, a big old minion. Otto's a big minion. Okay. He's a little overgrown minion, but he's good. Okay. I'm just saying. So you got to see Rise of Gru. I'd like to revisit this list after Rise of Gru. I think it's a great list, though. Can you send me that list? Because I'm going to try to put those pictures up.
Yeah.
Just because I think it is important, because all the minions are kind of the one and the same. And then I might even end with my favorite minion video, which is the banana video. I kind of sang a little bit of it. Put that at the very end after the credits. Okay. With that being said, that was a installment of Royce Ranks 'em minion version, which I really appreciate that. Are you looking up Otto the Minion? Yeah,
No.
you are. That's unexpected, and I appreciate that. So, yeah, man. I will say this while you look up some stuff for the people. So last time we were recording early to get out of here so we could go check out Top Gun 2. So without giving any spoilers, can you give your power ranking of Top Gun 2? Like 1 out of 10. Maybe we should come out with stars or I don't know. You can do minion bananas. I don't know what you want to do. How many bananas do you give it? What do you want to do?
8.
8 out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That was pretty good. I would like for you to break the minion character at some point because this is kind of weird. It's not really good for talk.
No. Not breaking the minion. It's not a minion.
Break the groove?
No.
You're in the groove?
No.
All right, gentle minion. All right. What do you got for the people?
People are such strange people. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Not many people were born today. But I will take this moment. I don't have a message for the people, but I would just like to talk about the political and economical state of the world right now. Can we really talk about that right now? Really?
Yeah.
It's also Jaden Smith's birthday.
Jaden Smith's birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad. When I was growing up, I'm glad I wasn't hanging around with kids my age. It was you wanna play tag? You wanna play tag? No, I don't. Can we really just take a moment to talk about the political and economical state of the world? That's what we need to do.
Is it
The message is done. That was the message.
Okay. 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 So I don't. Do we need to talk about this right now, or are you just trying to be Jaden Smith? Is it because that's what Jaden was doing? A little bit of both. I cannot with you right now, bruh.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Whatever. All right. So I was gonna say, here's the deal. We're gonna go see Thor: Love and Thunder. Is it Love and Thunder?
Yep.
Tonight. So we will have another 8 out of 10. We'll have another rating.
Automatically giving it an 8 out of 10. Seems
No.
a bit weird.
We have another rating for the next episode. I will say this: your boy's out of town next week. That would be this dude.
That'll be you.
I'm out of town, so I leave Monday and I get back Sunday.
Yep.
So we're gonna have to figure out when we might have to miss a week,
Maybe.
or might have to just do the virtual thing. We can do that. We can do that. We can do a virtual episode.
Yeah, we can do that. That'd be great.
It'd be real nice.
That'd be great. Yeah, we can do that.
Why not?
We can
The
do it.
people would love it.
They would. But would I?
You could be down here and still do it. I can walk you through it.
No, I'm good. I'll pass.
Whatever. All right, we'll see. So we'll see when we get back. It might be 2 weeks from now, but for sure we will. We'll hit it back and we got to rate Thor.
Yep. Mhm.
With that being said, we out of here.
Yep. I would also like to note that I'm very excited for this movie.
Thor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we have Batman as the main bad guy, and then Thor's cool, and then we have like the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy people, and then like Natalie Portman's in the movie, so like that's cool.
Batman's in this movie?
Well,
Oh, Christian
Bale, but
Gotcha. Got it. Okay. I understand now. All right. Well, folks, until next time.
yep. Adios.
Yeah.